Let me turn this thing up here where you can see me, where I can see you. All right, now this is going to be a very different kind of video. This is going to be the video, and I got a microphone. I hope the microphone's working. I hope you can hear me. Matter of fact, let me move it. All right, that's better. Now, there's not going to be bushcraft or survival in this video. Well, it may turn into survival, but what I'm going to do, and I had to bring my little bitty tripod because I'm in the kayak, and I finally made it to the island, and it took, I'm very tired, it took about an hour of paddling, and the big boat, we brought the big boat as far as we could, and because of the trees and the depth of the creek leading to this island, they dropped me off and I came on in with a kayak, and I don't have any camping gear. All I've got is water, and I've got all of my camera gear, and I've got this little tiny tripod which is a piece of junk and I'll never bring it again, and I've got my old camera, that's why I'm using a microphone, and then I've got my steady cam right here. Now the steady cam is what I'm going to use, and we're going to walk around this island and we're going to look at it, and I'll go ahead and tell you now, as you look around this place, I've narrowed it down to either Snake Island or Spider Island. And I'd really like to call it Jurassic Park, because this place right here, this island is, it's nothing like what I've ever seen before. I mean, it's just, this is a cool, creepy place. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the camera and I'm going to put the camera on this steady cam, and I'm going to talk to you, and I'm going to show you around the island, and we're going to walk the perimeter of the island. And if there's places I can't walk, we're going to get in a kayak and we're going to kayak around the island, and I'm going to show you the full perimeter so you can get an idea of how big this island is and how it's separated from the mainland. Okay? All right, so I'm going to move that and let's take us a walk. I got the microphone on and I got you on the steady cam. Now, here's the kayak that I came in on. It's my heritage kayak. Minimal gear. I've got my bag in the back there, and I got another homemade camera mount, that white PVC pipe. Of course, I brought one fishing rod, my life vest. I changed into this shirt, and of course I've got my snake boots on. Anytime you go to a new island or a new area, especially like a swampy, wet area, you want to wear your snake boots. So what we're going to do is we're now going to walk the perimeter of the island. Okay, I got my microphone on. Well, let's okay, let's walk over here for a minute. I hope you're not too bored with this thing, because I mean, this is just kind of a look around the island. If you love nature, you're going to love this video. Let's just give you a quick scan around the island before we walk the perimeter of it. I'll walk across the island too to the other side. Let's just walk straight ahead right here. And I got to watch out for the snake holes, because it seems like there's snake holes everywhere. And I'm having to watch the camera, and I'm having to look down because I've seen more snakes here than I've ever seen anywhere else. This is a very snaky area and I don't want to step on one, so I'm walking very slowly. Matter of fact, I think I may just hit some of the parts of the island. I'm not going to walk in all that bamboo over there. I may just hit some of the parts of the island that I think are good looking, and then we'll just kayak around the whole island. But my plans for this island are, I'm going to build a tree house. And so I mainly wanted to come here and look first. I wanted to look and see what was going on here, to see if there was decent looking trees. Now this is a very, very muddy area, which is going to tell me that this is the lowlands over here of the island. Now let's walk over here and take a look. Now see, this is the part of the island right here. I like this grassy area right up there. I like that, and there's 4 trees right there together, which is wonderful. There's 4 trees right here. That one's dead at the top. There's 2 trees. See, finding islands that have trees on them are not easy to do. And see, this over here is just nothing but a solid mud hole. because this island is in the floodplain. And I've already checked, nobody owns this island because it's in the floodplain. Nobody owns it, and it's completely surrounded by water. It's very muddy right here, and I'm not real hip about getting mud in my kayak, but there's some of the water right there. Let's walk over this way. Go through here. I hope you're enjoying these sights, and well, there's not much sound here. Now this is the part over here that I don't know if I'm gonna be able to kayak through. Like I said, I'm having to watch every step of the way, because this place here, I mean, I don't want to step on a snake. This place is just a snake haven. This is nothing but mud right here. Yeah, this is very, very muddy right here. I think I'm gonna walk across this log. During the dry season though, I think, see, I can't, I'm gonna wind up, I don't care, I'm just gonna walk through the mud. Man, there's plenty of firewood here. Now this is another nice thing because I can find tracks. There's a track right there. Looked like a deer track, because as I was kayaking in, I had a deer come in front of me. See, this is a pretty big island. I don't have to worry about firewood. Now, as far as making a natural tree house, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make a natural tree house. Sorry about that rocking. I may wind up having to bring a bunch of rope. Now look, there's deer tracks right there. Look, deer tracks all over the place. Now, if the snakes are too bad, this may be a winter project. Okay, this is what I came for. This is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see if I could kayak completely around this island. There's willows everywhere around here. You know, willows are great for friction fire. Okay, now this is where it narrows up. I went ahead and cut it back on because it makes it easier to edit when there's short things, but there's the creek going around it. Man, there's holes everywhere. There's 1,000 places for snakes to be here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean my boots off before I get back in my kayak. This is a mud hole. Let's see. There's tracks everywhere. All right, this is what I wanted to know. Look, Gatorade bottle. Just goes to show you, no matter where you go, there's always human trash. Now that looks like some kind of a dam. All right, I'll be able to kayak around most of the island. What this looks like, let's see. I got you hung up. Yep. Okay, the creek goes around the island and it comes over to here, and then this is a little bit of solid land here. So it is kind of attached to that land unless that water goes on out. Now this is a swampy paradise. Look at all that out there. Man, this is Snake City limits. I don't know if I can kayak off into there or not. Let's walk over here. I know y'all think I'm crazy for walking over here, but like I said, you have to be vigilant and you have to pay attention. But I'm a long way from gas stations and civilization. I mean, this is going to be a peaceful place. This is going to be a very peaceful place. It's kind of a primitive, I don't know, it's like a primitive backyard. What was that? Look at that. Man, this is a big island. All right, now there's something that I want to tell you. This side of the island is nothing but a giant mud hole. Maybe it should be Mud Island. Nah, Snake Island's much better. Snake Island or Spider Island. Look at all this mud. Oh no! I'm starting to sink. Oh crap! No! Oh, let me get over here. Oh. Okay, now let me turn you around. All right. Flip this up. Now, let me say something here, okay? Very, very important, okay? Very important. I gotta look down while I'm filming. Always remember this, okay? If you're walking along and you're out in the woods, okay? You're out in the woods, life's good, you're hanging out, okay? And all of a sudden, you smell cucumbers. Cucumbers, just like you put in a salad, okay? Stop. If you smell a smell like cucumbers, there is a copperhead within striking distance, okay? And you need to stop, don't move, look around, get a clear area and go and get away from that smell. And back there just a minute ago, I had a real strong smell of cucumbers. And that bothers me. I don't like that at all. All right, now that one area over there, if the river, look at me, I'm yelling at the camera and I'm wearing a microphone. Listen, if the river is up, then you can kayak around this whole island. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kayak around it too, just to test out my motor mount. But it looks to me like this is not a beaver dam, but this is some sort of a bank of some kind up here. Let me turn you back around. What am I at, 2 minutes? Let me turn you back around. Drop this thing. There's another view. I say I'm back on the bank and there's dry land right there. Wait a minute. Let me turn this part around. Now that's a real shallow area. There's a big old fish right out there. I see it. Maybe a gar. All right, now let's walk on this bank right here so that I can show you something here. Let's get under this tree. Yeah, this place is just going to be, this is a bushcrafter's paradise. I think there's more deer tracks. See, the deer have been walking along here. Now here's this bank I was talking about. Let's see if I can get you a view of either side of it. Okay, see? There's just a little bit of land blocking off this swamp back here. Oh no. All right, I got my counterbalance back on. I hope y'all are enjoying this video because these are some sights that I don't think many people see. Something big moved in the water right over there a minute ago. Yeah, people just don't see this stuff very often. Let's see if I can get through here. I want to walk out here on this thing. But when I came back out to the island, I knew the island was here, but I haven't been out to this island in a long time. And so when I came out here, I wanted to take you with me. Because this winter, if I'm going to spend any time whatsoever out here, you know, I want you to see it. Okay, now this is a beaver dam. This is officially a beaver dam. I'm gonna walk out as far as I can. Oh, this thing's full of holes. There's holes everywhere. This is some snaky area right here. Hopefully with me talking, I'm making enough noise that the snakes aren't gonna want to be around. I love this area. Now say I can't put the kayak into this part because this part's completely blocked off. But if I had to wild guess, I would say that during times, the river's about 3 feet low right now, so I think that if the river was high, I think this dam would be a little bit less. All right, let's turn around and go back. What's that over there in the water? I saw something moving. I think one of these days if I ever make a catch and cook video, it'll be out here. And see, hopefully what I can do is I can get dropped off here. And when I get dropped off here, I'll be able to spend the night and I'll be able to get up real quietly and be able to do things. You know it? All right, let me try to walk back and I'm gonna get in the kayak and I'm gonna... Since I know I can't kayak around the island, I'll go ahead and walk back over here and give you a little bit more of a walking tour of the place. Now, this place, I guarantee you, nobody's been here in years. There's no way. Because the only trash that's out here is river trash that's been washed up. And the simple fact that, and honestly, there's certain times a year that there's several stretches of water that it's only six inches deep. And no boat can make it up here. Like I said, the river's only about 2 to 3 feet deep. And, you know, I couldn't even make it in the big boat. We pulled the kayak behind the big boat, and then I threw the kayak in the water and I got in it, and then Nick took off. Well, he went fishing, and I told him, I said, I'll paddle back to you. All right, let's go get in the kayak and see if I can rig the camera up on my new camera here. Now, you talk about nerve-wracking, reaching back inside here in this compartment, and getting another camera after you've killed one camera is nerve-wracking. Now, here's the pole right here I'm going to slide you on. If I can slide you on there without dropping it. And now the mic battery. Okay, now hopefully you're going to last all the way around. Now, something that I've noticed is, I don't know if you can see it or not, I'm gonna try to paddle over there. There's a chair over there. Let's see if I can back over to it. There's no way that chair got washed up into that spot. Somebody, and I don't know how they got here. I don't know if they got here by a canoe or a john boat or what. But it has been there forever. There's an old chair and a bucket. Let's see now. Let's see if I can get you around here. Luckily, I've got this camera where I can get at it. Okay, there it is right there on that muddy shoreline. Right there, look at that chair. There it is. That chair, that thing, man, it's so deep in the mud. It's like something from a Walt Disney World ride. All right, so let's go over here. Now, I think here's another island over here on this side. Let me ease you around. Now, the swamp, can you see my hand? Okay, the swamp is right back over there, and that over there, that's the beaver dam that we walked across. Now, this is a part of another island over here. Let me get you around here. We'll just do a full circle. This is a part of another island right along in here. Okay? Now, back that way up the creek is where Nick is, on the other side of that. And I think he's fishing that area because he can't get no further up. Now, let's see. Let's go down here and turn around. Okay, now you can't go no further. Well, we'll go ahead and go down here. Maybe you're enjoying the view. Okay, you can't get no further than here. Let's see. Now this is the water. This is the water that is impossible to get to by a big boat. Now, I'm gonna have to do some more research, but right over here where all that beautiful greenery is, see all that beautiful green right there? I'm not sure if that's an island or not, okay? Now, that area over there has a big tree blocking it off. See that big tree blocking off the creek there? See if I can move that up a little bit. I'm trying to do this without dropping it. Yeah. Okay, there's a big old tree blocking that off. Now this creek goes on around right here. The creek goes on around right past this island here. Now this last segment may be like 10 minutes. I think when it gets to 5 minutes, I'm gonna cut it off. Now this is another area that we're going by right here. Now I'm gonna start paddling right here until I make it to the beaver dam. I like to fish, but I don't have time to fish because I got to get back. I got an hour of paddling. Well, no, actually, it'll be less than an hour of paddling because I'm going downstream. Once I get out of this creek, well, it takes like 30 minutes to get out of this creek. And then about 30 minutes to get upriver. You know. Of course, we go up the river by the big boat. Alrighty, so there's that chair again. I just went by it again. Let's go on up here a little ways. See, this is a beautiful area. I absolutely love this area. This is wonderful. There really wouldn't be, to show you around here, there's really not, I wouldn't have time to do any kind of bushcrafting or camping or survivaling or any of that kind of stuff that you're used to me doing. So let's go over here. Now I got a different view. Woo, look at that. Oh man, this big old fish just took off. Okay, now it's time to put on the brakes. Woo! Okay, the beaver dam is here. Let's move you back down. All right, can you see? There's a glare on the camera. The beaver dam is completely blocking off the swamp. If I ever wanted to fish over in that swamp area, I would have to, can you see? Yeah, okay, I can see it. Hey, I like this new camera mount. I like being able to just reach right over there and grab at it. Okay, now here's where the island starts. Now right over there was that other area where that creek went with that other land area, and then this is this land area. And so what I'm doing now is I'm going around the island. So let's go around and take a look at the island. Every once in a while I'm gonna look at the camera to make sure what I'm doing. I'm gonna go as far as I can around the island. Matter of fact, I'm keeping an eye on it. Oh, I'm at 6 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna cut it off and back on, okay? All right, all I did is I cut it off and then on to kind of break up the scenes to make it easier for me to edit. All right, so let's go on around this way. Now right there is where, right over here is where I docked. As we go by, you'll see my tripod. See it right there hiding behind a tree? I'm gonna come back and get my tripod here in just a minute. Hey, you're getting a pretty good view of the island. So, let's go around. That way, because I think that way from the water is the only way that you can get kind of an idea of how big the island is. Now I got to get out from some of these tree limbs here. And you know, I don't know, I may not spend a lot of time here this summer, but it's going to be a paradise this winter. An absolute paradise. Because I don't think the snakes will be as active, and there certainly won't be as many bugs and things. Gotta look at the camera again. Yeah, you're still seeing the island. I'm trying to get out and away from it a little bit. All right, I'll do a camera check. There you go, there's the edge of the island. A lot of bamboo right there growing. Well, that's probably not bamboo, that's probably river cane. Oh, let's see. Yeah, that's a big old island right there. There's plenty of trees on there. I probably don't need to be cutting some trees down. But the bad thing is that island has been flooded so many times that a lot of the fallen logs are rotten. Now, I don't like the idea of having to bring my own logs, but I may wind up having to be able to build a tree house. Okay, now we're at the point of the island where I'm going to take a turn. And we're going to go up there to that one area that I was telling you about. I can't see it because of the glare. So let's go up in here. All right. Hopefully you can see. Oh no. I'm on a log. Alright, let's see if we can get up in here. Man, my kayak's full of mud from these snake boots. I just don't feel comfortable going on the island without the snake boots. Alright, now I'm going to give you a quick run around right here, and I want to see what that other area goes to. I can't see the camera. Okay, we're at 3 minutes. So what I'm going to try to do is go over here. And I'm going to show you where that little area is, where that little tiny creek is that went to that, whatever it was. I don't know. I don't know if it was a dam or what. Let me move you up. Okay, straight ahead around that corner is where that creek is. The island ends right there. Now this over here may be another island. We're going to go up this creek and take a look. Oh. Man, I'm on the mud again. Let's see. Now where does this go? Okay, here's another tree blocking this. Let me turn you around right here so you can see what I'm seeing. What was that? I don't like that sound. Oh, this is like another dam. Yeah. Now, I can't see the back side of the camera right now, so I hope you can see what I can see. Do you see what I see? This is some kind of dam. Wow, look at that. The water level's about 8 inches higher than right here. Yeah, this is a dam. It's got a little bit of mud and a little bit of sticks. All right, let's just back on up here now. I think what I need to do is I need to go. Yeah, this is an island. Let me turn this around and see what. I'm at 5 minutes. Okay, I think what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go. Let's head on back to the island so that we can sign off, because I don't know how long this video is. So let's just go back over to that way. There's kind of a creepy looking path right there. I don't know if I can show you or not. There's like an area back there where it gets real dark above that tree. All right, we're above 5 minutes. All right, let's go back to the island. And we are home. One thing's for sure, I ain't got to worry about bumping into nobody out here. Woo, look at that, big old fish jumping right beside me. I got to come out here without a camera one day and just enjoy the fishing. All right, here we are. Let's see. See if I can get out without getting too. Oh, look at that. Whoo, big old spider right in front of my face. I do not like that. Let's get rid of that branch. See, that was the first thing that greeted me while I was here. Is a big old spider. All right, let's see if I can get back out. Without too much incident. Let's see. All right, so there's your tour of Snake Island. Hope you enjoyed it. Hey, here, train. I didn't know there's train tracks around here. Learn something new every day. All right, well, hope you had fun. Y'all tell me, what do you think? Snake Island or Spider Island, or I don't know. Begin to think now, maybe Swamp Island. But anyway, hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed the tour. This is a really cool place. I don't think I'm going to like it if it's 95 degrees. May not even come out here because it's so much trouble to come out here. And I'm not going to come out here on any work days. It's going to have to be on days off because it takes so long to get here and it takes so much energy. I mean, it's exhausting coming out here. And I've already tried to deal with the chainsaw, and there's no way. You cannot clear a full path here for a large boat. And even if you did, the water's not deep enough in spots. So, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had fun. And wait a minute, I'll do that when I'm in the kayak. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in the kayak and I'm going to get out of here. I've got a low tripod instead of a tall tripod. Next time I promise to bring the big one. But what I'm going to do is we're going to go this ways, and then I'm going to sign off when I'm out in the water. Hopefully you can see me. And I'm going to leave you here to enjoy the island. Right over into some more spiders. Well, took care of that branch. All right. See, this is the beauty of having a microphone. Of course, I wished I had the taller tripod. If I had the taller tripod, then I could see you even better. I hope you can see me now. That tripod is a piece of junk. See, I modified that tripod to work here on the kayak, but then I never used it. Alrighty. Now I'm back out here in the water. Now that's fine enough. Hope you had fun. See you in the next one. I don't know, I'm at a loss what I was going to say. I don't know, I'm thrown from being this way to talk to. So you enjoy the island, and I'll come back and get you in a minute. Till then, we'll see you in the next one. Y'all knew I'd have to come back and get you. I ain't leaving my camera on this island after dark.